There we go. Alright. Alright, and what's going on? Why did I think X was the off button? Oh,
Your
what?
comrades are living it up. You're not joining the man?
I don't really feel I'd fit in.
It's because she's a demon. She's overthinking it.
Because you're half fiend?
Yeah.
Do you intend to keep that from them forever?
No, I'll tell them. Someday.
Why not get it over with now?
Sometimes you gotta wait for the right time, Prince.
There's no right time for this.
The longer you keep it inside, the more it'll eat away at you. If you're going to tell them, better sooner than later.
Maybe you have a point. Thanks for the advice. I'll do it. I'll tell them.
She is making a very big decision right now.
Everyone, listen up. So, the truth is, there's something I have to share with all of you.
Why so stiff all of a sudden? You can tell us anything.
Right. Well, I'm not actually fully human. As it turns out, I'm half fiend.
Huh? Is this some kind of joke?
I'm being serious. I had no idea either until recently. But my mother was a fiend.
Longo, is what Anne just told us true?
It's true.
He knew.
I can't believe it.
But why would you believe him and not her? Like, he would 100% know for real.
What the hell? Queen Lilith was a fiend all along? I thought Bread was the one who was lying to us. Turns out the only liar was you, Longo!
Longo, please explain yourself. This is a serious matter. It could threaten the very existence of the Resistance.
I apologize. It wasn't my place to share a secret King Jam and Queen Lilith wanted kept so badly that they hid the truth from even their own daughter.
So does that mean that the king really was being mind-controlled by a fiend?
The only truth in what Bread said is that Lilith was, in fact, a fiend. King Jam was not being mind-controlled, nor manipulated in any fashion. The two of them were truly, deeply in love.
Fine. But hiding all of this from us was still awfully convenient for your cause, wasn't it?
That I cannot deny.
What the heck? I can't tell what's real and what's a lie anymore.
Same.
That's easy. The only person you can fully believe in is yourself. Are you telling me now you think Anne's your enemy just because she's half fiend?
Well, I think I need some time to go clear my head.
Good idea. Maybe we should revisit this tomorrow morning.
I do this a bit deal,
Guys?
but it's a bit deal, but it needed to happen. It'll be okay.
Anne, I'm so sorry for causing you such distress.
Oh, I'll survive. It was just a bit of a shock. Now I've kind of warmed up to the idea of being part fiend. Finding out I've got an uncle was a plus too.
What? Don't call me uncle!
Ah, of course. Beelzebub is Lady Lilith's brother, so...
Aren't you bothered by your allies turning their backs on you?
As Udo said, they just need time to think. Do you wish to rest? We have prepared rooms for you.
Yeah.
Allow me to show you around. I would like to hear what you've all decided.
I'm going to keep fighting for the Resistance.
I thought so.
Are you sure?
I'm a scout. It's my job to go see the truth for myself with my own eyes. And everything I've seen of you two tells me you're trustworthy.
See.
I'm staying too. Not so long ago, I'd have left after hearing this. But now I know that some demons can actually be trusted.
I vote we keep on resisting too. You guys are too soft. But I guess if Anne herself ain't mad about having this kept from her, I shouldn't be either. Oh, fine. I'll be the bigger man.
Why is he so worried about demons? He's so weird.
How about you, Bien?
What are you talking about? I can't even imagine leaving Princess Anne's side.
Thank you, Bien.
See, it's all fine.
And everyone.
Imagine you hit that. That could have went so bad.
What's the plan?
We're saving my father, of course.
We'd love to. Thing is, we don't know where he's being held.
That's true.
We're just as stumped on our other objective of reclaiming the Aquanium.
We can help with that. We saw the rough location of the capsules with the radar at Enmill Base.
Wow! You actually know where it all is?
Porto, bring the map, please.
Right.
See, we waited a little too long because I would have forgotten. That was just something I had to remember.
Besides the Aquanium from Zayu's ship and the one we saw being transported at high speed.
There's still one left that Brad hasn't gotten his hands on yet.
Rionda battleship. A sunken ship known for giving even famous junkers trouble.
Oh?
That's no reason not to go.
So it's because like weaponized robots on there.
Indeed. We leave as soon as everyone's ready.
Well, we're traveling light, so we might as well go on ahead.
Oh, we finally did her skill tree after all this time. I feel like it's been a lot of time. It's not been that long, probably, but... Alright, so... Sound skills too. I'm interested in that. I'm really interested in that, actually. I don't care about rock throw all that much. Alright. That was the wrong button. So, actually I do have quite a bit of thief stuff. What would Anne's be? Temporary reduced amount of energy your vehicle consumes when using boost. I hear less about that. Because that's only during combat. Increase the potential recover for item vehicles. That is nice, because most of this game is vehicle fighting. For a limited time, boost a consume... What? Words? Head? Brain? For a limited time, boost consumes no energy. But isn't it like that anyway, unless it's combat? So you guys think, oh, is that for vehicles, or is that for everything? Probably for everything. I would like that. To list it like HP for active skill, that would be nice. Repair, breakdown, and other status effects for abilities. I don't really have status effects going, to be honest. That would be nice, but I don't think it's needed. With how easy the game's been. Reduce cooldown time. Okay. Also, curiosity, because I've been trying to figure this out. What does Superhuman do? When boards his personal tank and engages in hostile vehicle in combat. He will reduce movement and combat capabilities. But the the one I normally use is vehicle warfare. What is the difference between these two? I'm absolutely confused. Do I have to use vehicle warfare and then use that? I don't fully understand that one. But yeah. Some more stuff in here. Oh. It does more damage, has less bullets, but it shoots faster, I'm pretty sure. There's a rapid ride, but slowly revs up somewhat effective against bots. Fully automatic. No one problem stand, huh? I really think this is this color based. It'd be better when it's higher color for the most part. The more I look at this. Auto repair is probably the best I can have on this. I don't have that high enough level. Let's see if I can. That reason to be nervous. It should be fun. Let's see if I can level up the bot more. Some of the bots more. At least by one level. If I can level them up more,
Hey!
at least by one level, it'd be pretty okay for stands. No, actually do vehicles. Upgrade. Surprisingly, I'm not at the top of the level 16. And that's just because of Crocodile Alloy. What's my favorite vehicles before I do that? Like, am I gonna really like this or am I not? Like, that's what has to be. That's the question I need right now. Like, if I really like that, it's worth it. But if I don't, it's a Crocodile Alloy. Yeah, it's Crocodile Alloy. We'll do this. Do that too. I need to go all the way up to 14. Money starts being a problem past that. Okay. No, make vehicles. Don't do that. Do parts. Do upgrade parts. Okay, at least it's not just money that causes the problem with that.
Good.
Hey, the money is definitely a problem right now for me. I don't know how I'm gonna fix yet, so. Yee. Oh, apparently I got close to this earlier. Where's teleport? Slightly lazy. Okay, hold on. Does this even have lore? Like lore? So I see the book I just picked up, but I don't see anywhere for it. Actually, help real quick because I have to figure out how to do something. How do you do the ultimate? Or rage mode, as we want to call it. Fury, probably. Okay, so those two. Yeah, I could not remember that earlier. Okay, hold on. History book. So I guess it technically has lore. Okay. Me actually sitting here debating,
Sure
like,
looks sturdy,
am I
but I bet
interested
I
in
can
this?
break it with enough
I actually
force.
don't know. I'm just being honest. I don't know how interested I am in that. I can get into a lot of caves right now. That's gonna be worthwhile. Because I need some materials and I need them now, so.
At least that was sort of fun.
Is it because I'm on normal?
What? Weird choice.
Oh, that's messed up. Confusing? Nah. You just completely move my stick like that? You joking. You can come down here and fight me if you want, but you're not getting these
ma'am,
hands.
any tips for fighting in bots?
I wouldn't call this some big secret, but predicting your opponent's next move will give you an advantage.
Like reading their mind?
Nothing so fancy. It's more about
they're
noticing
repeating that
patterns,
conversation.
guessing
Okay.
intentions, that sort of thing.
I do think that I'm trying to rush this game too much, to be honest.
But I'll give it a try.
I will say the gameplay is fun. The cars, the motobills, whatever you want to call them, they're all really, really actually fun to mess around with. That's probably my favorite part about this game. It's like, that stuff is like actually fun to play around with and like craft and grind for. But I'm not taking my time with it, and I know why I'm not taking my time with it, because I'm doing videos and I get kind of like, oh, I shouldn't waste too much time collecting this and that on video. But it's probably not that big
You
of a
don't
deal.
have to engage every last enemy.
If I like super
Picking your
grinding, I
battles
can
to
always
save energy when you can makes a huge difference.
Fair enough.
pause the
We don't
video,
want to be tired out
resume
from
it.
the fights we can't avoid if we want to stand a chance.
Other people want to say it, I can leave it, but yeah. I have to see where it goes. I think that it'll be fine to leave it in, as long as it's not too much of it. Most of these don't have rocks, right? If not all of them.
You know, if we bust this down, I think we could make it through.
Are any of these some that have like crits, loot? That's probably kind of open for it too. I don't get me wrong, I'm excited for this too, because I actually really needed ores, but
Here we go.
well, this is not backfiring on me, but okay, hold on. Out of curiosity,
So there are ruins.
okay, hold on.
in
Let me see how a
Forest Land
boss
too, are there?
fight feels on normal before I make
Then
that
we've
judgment.
gotta go check them out.
Because my judgment pretty much right now is this is too easy.
Man, I'm dead.
Like, this would probably take away some fun. Because everything's gonna die too quickly, but we'll see how they handle the boss fights and the stuff. I remember that snake not being killed in like one combo. It's not too big of a deal, but
So there are ruins in Forest Land too, are there?
Then we've gotta go check them out.
Sure, but be careful. Dangerous creatures have a habit of making their homes there.
you know, I don't know these rocks to blow up. There's a lot of them. To make my life a little easier. And not put rocks in front of every single one of these, even though I already blew my way in here.
Forest land's crisscrossed all over with rivers.
The hovercraft's gonna come in handy to cross them.
Just remember there's some scary beasts in them.
Be sure to watch out for them while crossing.
I guess they are not used to water, so it's probably a new experience somewhat. It's kind of nice finally having Anne on the team, because I always felt weird because they already left her out somewhat. But nah, they're putting her back in pretty good. Give me these. Lead ore, iron ore. I really did just say I needed this earlier today, so. Guess I'm winning in that apartment.
This landscape's hostile in an entirely different way from Sandlands.
The air around here is way too clean for demons. It's giving me hives.
Tell me about it. I've got a headache already.
There's already beehives. You don't need more. Yeah, that was worth the trip going in here. And I 100% didn't know what I was getting into when I came in here. Do I not have my... Okay. Ooh, they took the one vehicle I need. Okay. I'm gonna have to actually teleport because unless I'm a magical person, we're not getting to that without a vehicle, without the floating mobile.
Hey!
Oh, this is before I go crazy. Do I have anything like super fancy? We have some super stuff, but I wouldn't say... It's actually pretty good. What's this? This is fully automatic. So I have all the stuff for that. Select vehicle. I don't really use this, so we can just change that out for the hover cart.
Good.
It's not a hard choice for me to make, to be honest. The car is just not really all interesting. Once I have the motorcycle, I'm like, that's my ride. That's what we'd be using. What is that thing?
Here we go.
Oh, so I only need this then. It's not the fastest thing either if I'm just on the straight road, but if I'm gonna get ores and all of that, I think I already have this right now.
Thick vegetation makes for easy ambushes.
That's certainly something to keep in mind when in the jungle.
You guys make it sound like there's an enemy up every tree and in every bush.
In Sandland, I thought there was one behind every rock or dune.
What about me? I'm just collecting my resources. Everything's a resource in this game, to be honest. Hey, on a real note, we're actually just going on the bike. I don't know how sturdy that thing was. I don't know if that was a squirrel, if it was whatever that was. I had it head on with the bike and it didn't move. It moved the bike.
What kind of stuff do you think people usually eat around here in Forestland?
With all these trees, I'd imagine fruit is a major part of Forestlanders' diets.
You see something? I don't.
Probably fish as well, given the easy access to the sea and rivers.
Very true. I really thought this game was called Sandland because, like, everything got nuked or whatever. There's, like, no access to water at all. No, the king was just mean. Took away the water. I really thought it was all because of the war. Why are you back in here? I thought the quest was telling me to come in here. Beep, beep. Alright. Time to go.
Lots of sharp turns on these mountains.
If you're going to use a bot, please drive slowly.
Hey, if we
Uh-huh,
fall,
totally.
we'll just deal with it.
I
Are
agree.
you crazy?
Look, we're dealing with it. That's what they want to run up there. I liked his idea. We dealt with it.
Here we go. The enemies around here look kind of tough.
We'll be fine. I just think that was kind of funny. Just flip it really hard. We're fine.
Indeed. The army's well trained, and the wild beasts look vicious.
Oh, they're machine gun
Great.
scrubs.
So we're in for even more trouble.
Why don't we not?
Here we go.
Probably should have just followed that down. That would have been fun. I think that was the path anyway. Yeah, it was.
Forestland Army's no joke, down to the lowest grunt.
Their soldiers must undergo extensive training. Though I'd argue that for the most part, the Royal Army is just too complacent.
We're going back to their base camp. I mean, it's right there. Where are we going exactly? Oh, we're going for the battleship, but like, that was taking this weird path. Certainly the show is each checkpoint so we can find it somewhat easily. This place is all twisty and turny, Philly. Well, it's kind of nice, to be honest. I
Something's
probably
been
would
on
have
my mind
got
for a
lost.
while. Don't you get bitten by insects dressed like that?
Yeah, I do. So?
Nothing. If it doesn't bother you, then never mind.
I, for one, have been using insect repellent.
I for one of these insect repellent. What have you? You want to share with that? Want to share with the class? I don't even know how Sandland functions. This place actually has roads. Like,
Forestland Army's no joke.
this doesn't
down
feel
to
like a
the lowest
wasteland.
grunt.
Their soldiers must undergo extensive training. Though I'd argue that for the most part, the Royal Army is just too complacent.
Whee! Up we go. I just really been follow the main road. Alright, so there's this the city. But I can't help it. I was seeing shiny chest in the corner. I see everyone. I don't even know how I've seen you. I just seen you.
Here we go. What kind of stuff do you think people usually eat around here in Forestland?
With all these trees, I'd imagine fruit is a major part of
that's
Forestlanders'
unreal.
diets. So this is Forestland's capital. It's impressively vast.
Bet this place will keep us entertained for a while.
Yeah, the city does have a lot to offer.
Just don't get too excited and start running off, Prince.
I'm
I'm the
curious.
Fiend Prince, you know? If I want to run off, I will.
It's not a matter of whether you can or not.
But you shouldn't. But when does he ever listen, you know? It'll be you. Ah, you don't sell chairs and stuff.
You come back now, you hear?
Too bad I'm poor. Ooh. A little bit more area I can explore here than I could the other area. Sadly, I'm not finding really any secrets, but my brain is like, you found secret path, follow it. Huh. We just came here for lore. Where a travel point? But I didn't expect, okay. Huh. That is exactly what I needed to. Oh, back on the road we do.
Look, Forestland has caves too, and really high cliffs.
The monkeys are immortal.
Yeah, wonder if we'll
What
find
the
anything
how?
good lying around.
Sorry, I went through a lot of caves already. Oh, this is kind of horrifying. Do I still want to be doing mech street? Maybe not, help. Okay. Down we went. That went kind of poorly. I don't want to hit up the radio tower. I want to sidetrack for a moment. Wow, does this look well defended? Oh, can't say I was expecting that. I was like, it is shooting quick. I wonder it's shooting quick.
We can repair it.
Wait, it looks like different parts. It probably takes quality parts. All this place looks like it's well maintained.
Okay, now for some hot
I'm
intel on the
assuming
area.
that we're probably go to the flats after the forest. Maybe. Maybe we'll go to another place.
This radio-
I just feel like that
The
makes
tower's
sense.
right next to the Capitol.
You know, Rosetta and I tried climbing it once. Ian got so mad at us.
Huh.
That sort of look like it belongs on a
I don't know
playground.
what's jumping us sometimes, but
Right?
it's happening.
I wish everyone else could see it that way.
Perhaps that's just the way all young fiends think.
Wait, so you're saying you don't want to try climbing it?
Oh my god. Not no more. Like, I've aged out of
Not
it.
in a million years.
Why was this so delayed? After. Huh. It's like, we gotta wait till you hit a certain area. Or
Same
we allowed
here.
you to speak.
I stopped wanting to climb things when I got older, too.
It's like, I'm older than you, though. I wonder how old the Fiend Prince is. How old Rells is. It's always a junker market when we're next to one of these.
Thank you.
I mean, it would probably be worth it, but I don't know.